Good morning, you beautiful people. My hair is still a mess, but Patrick has been making, I would say, small planting pits where the rain can come in and struggle a little bit to get out. And then we've been flattening the soil. I hope that my levels here are correct. It seems a bit low. Now that it's done, it seems very low. So I hope my levels here are correct. We'll see all of a sudden. But these swales will now be able to be planted much better than the high up ones. This is now in Bessie's camp, so right in the top of our farm, you can almost say. These swales will be able to be planted much better than anything else. We'll be planting pumpkins in over there. There's still some sorghum, so the sorghum will become the overstory. They will grow good. We'll have to remove Brendo the naughty cow, as soon as possible. So this is the camp that Brendo the naughty cow is currently in. I actually like the ground cover, and you can see with the soil left, the water left in the soil last year, there's already green coming up, but she's chomping it down. So we actually need to get her out of here. I hope to get the fence materials this week for Leah's camp, and the camp Brenda will be going in next. Leah's camp, we'll be making that at the bottom corner of the property, and then we'll have all of these swales here to plant. I told Ims and them to start planting those things immediately in any case, and he wanted to put thorn branches from the bottom to the top so that we keep Brenda out of that part of her camp, of Bessie's camp. I think we have 2 weeks before the pumpkins come up, so we have a choice. We need to get that camp up and running, or we can put some thorns over the plants. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that, but I think getting the camp up and running is probably the best. It's long term spending of time. If we spend time on just putting temporary thorns on temporary things, it's not, but it doesn't make sense. If we spend time cutting droppers, cutting poles, then so that makes a bit more sense to spend time on the long term things. In any case, I quickly have to rush and go pick up Bigfoot, brush my hair. The day is about to start, so let's go. Okay, so I want to introduce you to Marcel. Marcel! So Marcel is a trained teacher, and so I explained to her what we're doing here, and she's explaining now to Manette and to the kids how it works. So we had a fig tree that we planted here. This is my wife's arena, and we really want some more shade. And so the fig tree got eaten alive by termites, and we replanted it, but I'm not sure whether it's gonna survive or not. In fact, I'm very sure it's not going to survive. So this weekend I did it looked like a drug deal. Found somebody in a parking lot with neem trees, bought some neem trees off him, and an apple tree. Want to see how the apple tree goes. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant a neem tree. It's a natural pesticide, so I hope the termites doesn't eat that. And then the other thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take this spring onions and chop it off here and put that in the hole to deter termites. And then we're gonna plant the perennial spring onions around it as well to see if that wants to work. Right, let's do that. And then we also brought a wheelbarrow filled with worm compost. You can see this is good stuff. We're gonna put that in the hole. But I have to run. Dano had serious toothache this weekend, so only at night. We're gonna take him to the dentist quickly to get that sorted. Came back from the dentist. Marcella? Say again?
This is Marcella's garden.
Okay. Okay.
We have planted corn. This is the garden supposed to grow.
Yeah.
The beans will spread up.
Okay.
And the watermelon, they will spread above the ground.
Okay.
The beans will give fertilizer to the soil. This system we call 3 sisters.
Fantastic. Marcella, say 3 sisters. 3 sisters, fantastic. Yay! Woo! 3 sisters! So, yeah, so that's Marcella's garden. I think she likes it quite a bit. I think that's going to be the end of my story today. Thank you so much. So we've planted 4 neem trees today and 1 apple tree, which I think is awesome. Food forest is growing. Thanks to you guys. Have a wonderful day.